What's good, y'all? It's Jarrell the Chop Bandit. Welcome back to What You Want to Know Wednesdays. And today I want to discuss something that's going on in the creative community, something I would like to call the forced creative renaissance. So, for those of you who don't know, the Renaissance was a period in time where wisdom, arts, and things like that were not only thriving, but they started to elevate and grow to new heights, right? And so, the reason why I say it's a forced creative renaissance right now is because now we live in an age where, as creatives, we can not only do what we do, right? We have to expand our knowledge and grow. The reason why I'm saying this is because if you do not learn how to expand past what you're normally doing, I truly believe that you will be left behind. For example, I am a drummer, and that's all I intended to be for a good chunk of my life, right? I was like, maybe when I get older, I'll start doing things and making my own music or whatever. But as you can see, now I live in a space to where not only do I play my drums, but I record myself. I've learned how to produce content, so that means video editing, learning how to work a camera, different skills like that, learning lighting, all of these different things. And this is actually the norm now. You have to be able to do these things in order to make a substantial mark in any kind of platform now because we live in the age of social media. Now, I bring this up because the way things work as far as art and creativity, it is unfortunately subjective. There's no way to put an all around value on it, right? So, this now brings a whole new layer to the Renaissance because not only as creatives do we need to find a way to increase our income because of the cost of living and different things like that, but now we're also in the space where we have to figure out how to make it sustainable. And I think that's the main reason why all the strikes are happening. That's the main reason why people are saying, hey, we demand more pay. Because it wasn't until recently that people just got to the point to where we shouldn't be getting paid $100 a gig. I was talking to my barber. He was like, haircuts in most places have just recently gone up in the past couple years. People were still getting cut for like $15, $20 in some places. And it's not a bad thing. And I understand that, the cost of living, some people want that price, but the reality of it is the income to cost of living ratio just hasn't increased substantially, period, for anybody, except for, the top 1% or whatever. So I know I'm getting a little technical right here, but this is all tying into the fact that we cannot remain just creatives anymore. We have to become influencers, business people. We have to know what's going on. We have to be innovative to stay ahead of the curve because even though there are plenty of people that may still make a living just as being a musician or whatever. Truth be told, if you look at all the people that we look up to and aspire to be, they started changing their mindsets of just being musicians right in front of us. You look at 50 Cent. He branched out and not only went from just being a rapper, but being a lucrative entrepreneur. Master P, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all of these people that we look up to, we listen to their music still, awesome. But you need to pay attention to what they're doing in the background. If you notice, a lot of the biggest money moves that they have made have nothing to do or little to do with just the music or performance side. They figured out a way to monetize something that they're doing, and that's what we need to pay attention to. And they're figuring out ways and systems to do that on a consistent basis. So I say all that to say, in this creative renaissance, in a way, it's not going to be just your creativity that expands, especially with the creation of AI. You're going to actually expand and become an entrepreneur at heart. Honestly, I feel like if you're a musician or creative anyway, you should be thinking like an entrepreneur. But now you have no choice. If you've been just trying to be creative and just do that, I'm telling you, You're going to have to change. You're going to have to make a difference in your thinking and your thought process, or else you will be left behind. You will be continue to be a struggling musician. You need to think about the fact that you want to elevate and move forward. And it's not a bad thing. I know it can be intimidating, but honestly, it's necessary. We can cry about it all day, or you could do something about it. And I would rather be on the side of doing something. That said, I believe that you shouldn't be afraid to pursue whatever idea you have, even if it has nothing to do with what you spent your life, creating, or whatever skill set you have. I think now is the time, more than any other time, to pursue whatever idea that's been placed in you. Go for it. Because honestly, the way things are going right now, what do you have to lose? That's truly what I believe. Times are already crazy. Rent is already high. We're all like, people are already in debt. So what's to stop you from just going for it? That's the one thing that the pandemic did. It really revealed to people that how bad things were. They tried to sweep a lot of stuff under the rug. But the cool thing about realizing where you're at in that place is to know that I can only go up from here. Go for it. Go for whatever it is that you desire, even if it's outside of your comfort zone. I honestly tell people, go outside of your comfort zone. It will teach you things that will even help what you already do in the now. So you might be asking, like, why are you telling me this? Why do you feel like I need to do these things? Because I truly believe if you don't make a change right now, I don't want to say it's going to be too late, but at the same time, it's going to be really hard in the near future if you do not pivot now to try to pivot later. Because we all know that the first people to hop on the bandwagon are usually the ones who get the best return. And I don't want to be left behind, and I don't want my people to be left behind. And that includes all creatives and people in general. Like, times are crazy, and you don't have to get left behind, and you don't have to be left wanting, but it is going to take some work. And again, of course, I know it's shameless plug, but whatever. I've offered and have lessons and different things like that for people to better themselves, learn different skills, things I think that are essential, especially as creatives in now. And, if you click the link in my bio, you can check that out. But until then, I'm gonna just continue to just try to give information, help people out, help the creatives out, because that's what needs to happen. Like, there's not too many people just really trying to help, in a realistic way. Some people are just doing a lot of stuff to go over people's heads, and I'm not one of those people. I'm trying to give it to you in a way that is simple, some starting steps to start, and you can start growing on your own. And I don't want to overwhelm you, but hopefully this information helps you. Hopefully this mindset will help you move forward and project and achieve everything that you want to do. Don't be afraid to get out your comfort zone. Go out and do some great things. And as usual, comment below if you have any questions of anything else you want to know. I appreciate you, and I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, peace.